What a headache.
Really there. All right. And it's called Game Night, the playoff edition. Okay. All right. Let me get started. I'm gonna talk about the game tomorrow. Before I get into Clarkson. Man, let me get to the right. I could do it on NBA.com, but good.
Oh, what was that? Who was that? Who just followed? I can't even see my own fucking things. Thank you for following whoever that was. That was cool of you. I was having a fit because I can't see stuff. Thank you for whoever that was. I'm going to get started with the game in a second. As soon as I can figure my life out here. Okay, I'm going to do something and then something else. That'll be cool. I have to run ads on Twitch so I don't have a pre-roll, and then we can get into the game, and then we can have... What an annoyance to fucking get a stream. Link my stream! Link my stream, thank you. My god, what a headache. What a headache to get a stream going. Unbelievable. Seriously? Make it a little flexible. It's literally I should be able to park in handicap parking spaces for my fat fingers. That's how crippling it is for me to have such enormously fat fingers that nothing on planet Earth is made for me. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable how crippling and detrimental it is to have fingers as fat as my fingers. It's just absurd, bro. It's just not normal that, like, it doesn't look that bad on the camera, but I promise you my fingers, it is a daily agony to use anything. There is nothing that is made for my finger fatness. They're like, does that look like a normally fat finger to you? It's just simply not normal for a person to have fingers as fat as my fingers. That's just a fact. If there's one thing that sucks, it's having really fat fingers. Which I actually currently have. I must have the fattest finger in the world. If there was a competition for finger fatness, I would win the competition. In the whole world. I think I have the fattest fingers in the world. It's not possible. It's not possible for a human to have fingers fatter than mine. Fun fact. Oh, wow, thank you. Thank you, Zora. Thank you, Zora, for tuning in. It was very helpful, that message, wasn't it? Let me make sure the sound is good and everything. I'm audible, I hope. Yeah. Dude, my fingers are so fat, it's insane. If there was a world record for fattest fingers, I would have the world record. I would be in the Guinness Book of World. Maybe I could contact the Guinness Book of World Records, actually. Excuse me, Guinness Book of World Records? Yes. Do you have a world record for the fattest fingers? What is going on, bro? This is unbelievable. That every single time I try to get this going, for months it works perfectly. For months it plays perfectly, and then the minute I try to do some shit on fucking stream, it stops. It's unreal. First the fat fingers, then this. Unbelievable. How you doing tonight, Zoro? Let's look at, oh God, I like nothing is made for fingers of my fatness level, so I can't do anything properly on a computer. Let's look at the Jordan Clarkson is cursing out all sorts of Knicks fans on Twitter because they're yelling at him for being really bad on defense, which he is. And now he's literally going on Twitter and being like, yo, fuck you guys, which is funny. He said, get my dick out your mouth. Clarkson is a cone on defense, bro. And what are you? Honestly, Rook is probably better on defense than him. I wonder who he said about stop eating powder. Stop eating powdered donuts. That one was so bad that the guy deleted it. Respectfully. Yeah, I agree. He got he eats gas station tilapia? No, he doesn't. Bro, you're whack on defense. You're not crashing the glass, bro. Come on now. They should have traded him. I don't understand this. He needs to be out there with 4 defenders where he can't play. The end. The powder donuts one was wild. Zoro, if you knew the things that had happened to me in this last week, I don't think you would believe it. I really don't. How's your week been going, Zoro? I can't. I like just the amount of things that have happened in the world. Yes, I am. What do you mean? As buyout targets? That's a great question. Honestly, I haven't looked, bro. I don't know why Jordan Clarkson is still on the team. That's really my answer to that, is why are we even talking about this? And I just looked at, I mean, I have two Twitch and YouTube different things going on here, but the fact that Leon Rose only signed Mohamed Diawara to a 1-year contract makes him a fucking idiot. Chris, I set up the fucking trade, bro. Okay, Benjamin B. Just because you're here, I'm gonna lay it to you straight. I literally have the fucking trade, and the craziest part is they did it. They did half of it. They did half of my fucking trade. They did half of my trade, and then they decided to fuck it up in the YouTube chat. Here, perfect. I literally said. Exactly, literally exactly this. God is my witness, they did the first part and they didn't do the second part. So it's like, how stupid is Leon Rose, man? How stupid is Leon Rose? Because he literally did the first part. He said, okay, trade Gershon Yabusele for... I'm not a fan. I personally am not a fan. Not only because... his height, but he's very injury prone. Another thing that people are not talking about is that less than 30 days ago, Jose Alvarado was dealing with the exact same core injury that Deuce McBride is. So you got a guy to replace Deuce McBride that has the same injury as Deuce McBride. And Deuce McBride is in surgery. And they gave away picks. Why'd you give away picks? It makes no sense. 2 picks for what? And you know what? I bet you that the 76ers or OKC are going to pick up Dalen Terry. Look, I'm going to tell you why they're stupid, bro. Here. So, Carlo, you said what, 50s? Who is the best young player on our team right now, sir? And what was he picked at? The Mohamed Diawara, number 51 pick, just locked up an MVP candidate. Is it? Huck 40's 58. So what's the difference there exactly? I don't understand. Look, I'm going to show you why they're so dumb. And like, Leon Rose only knows names. We'll do this quickly. Although I hope... I don't know how to put the YouTube chat on the Twitch. It's annoying. All right, with God as my witness, Benjamin, you literally saw that I was yelling nonstop, do Gershon Yabusele for Dalen Terry. Do Gershon Yabusele for Dalen Terry. Everybody said that I'm a nutcase. And then the front office actually did it. But they missed the most important part. And why did they miss the most important part? I don't know if I'm going to get copyright claim for this, but here. Benjamin B, you're driving me crazy right now. The shit you're saying. So, multiple people have compared this guy to Hartenstein, right? The NBA compared him to Hartenstein. And they were already going to trade with the Pelicans, so fine. You don't like Dalen Terry, you don't want to keep him? You already gave up 2 picks to the Pelicans. Throw them another 2 picks, throw them Jordan Clarkson. They have no guards. Benjamin B, you know that the Pelicans are so desperate for guards? So who cares? Here, they don't want to move him. They have 4 centers, okay? He's their 4-string center. They're willing to trade Yves Missy, but they're not willing to trade Carlo Makovic. They're literally running. DeJounte Murray is injured. Jeremiah Fears out of the rotation. Jordan Poole's out of the rotation. They're running guardless lineups. They're playing Herb Jones as PG, okay? They do not have a guard. They're running lineups with no guards. And for all the reasons that dumbass... By the way, look at Jose get blown by right here. Look at Jose get blown by right here. Can we just appreciate this? They're not in the rotation, Benjamin B. I also want to make the point that Jose Alvarado with Zion Williamson, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and Carlo Makovic is a much different defensive situation than Jose Alvarado with the midget squad that we have on our team. You know why he's Grand Theft Alvarado, bro? Because if he don't get steals, he can't do nothing on defense. He does nothing on defense if he don't get steals. Who is he guarding? He could guard a pick and roll. You can literally see him, by the way, here gambling for a steal because he knows he can't guard this guy. Oh, I better do something. I better gamble for a steal. I'm too small. Muy pequeño. They must have had time to get set here. But the point that I'm making is the Pelicans, you are already trading with the Pelicans. I like Dalen Terry. You don't like Dalen Terry. Fine. You're already trading salary to the Pelicans. You already overpaid for Jose Alvarado. What? Was that English? Carlo Makovic is the name of the center on the Pelicans they should have traded for. He shoots 40% from three. He's very fast. He's 6'10". He's young. He's not even on a cheap contract. He's on a hinky special, so he's less than $1 million. If you would have traded Jordan Clarkson, muy pequeño. Oh yeah, it means very small. Very small in Spanish. Get used to hearing that one, bro. For homie Jose over there. You can see on my stream, right? We're all watching the same stuff here. Yes, he's very small. And just so we understand, Benjamin, because you got me triggered, you got me really angry that they didn't do this trade. I like Dalen Terry, they don't like Dalen Terry. You're already trading with the Pelicans, you're already giving them second round picks. Trade them Jordan Clarkson. Just it makes me so mad. Why? You made me so upset. I hate this front office. Like, Leon Rose does not deserve any credit for being a smart GM, bro. He just does not. Mohamed Diawara on a one-year deal. What? So you could sign Chris Boucher in the buyout market? Chris Boucher, by the way, Benjamin B. He's 6'9". He's 33 years old. He's shooting 13% from three. Oh, but Leon Rose, he had a ring in 2019. Oh my God. Oh, he's a star. He's a vet. He knows how to win. That's why Leon is going to sign him, because he's cooked. Leon Rose is going to sign him. He's cooked. Of course he's going to sign him. Huck Porty is shooting bad. Huck Porty is a better three-point shooter than Chris Boucher. Does that make sense in any reality? He's so cooked that Leon Rose is going to sign him. Him being cooked is the reason why Leon Rose will buy him out.
With this configuration,
I just don't. It blows my mind. Why is Jordan Clarkson still on the roster? For what reason? For what reason is Jordan Clarkson still on the roster after the trade deadline? What logical answer is there to that question? He's a bottom 10 defender in the NBA. You already have JB and Cat on your team. You can't trade anybody anymore. You can only do buyout. Right? Oh my God, thank you. Somebody here with sanity. Tell me how it makes sense that you have two players on your team that are your star players, right? By the salary and everything. You have Jalen Brunson and Cat. Jalen Brunson is a bottom 4 defender in the NBA, and Cat is a terrible defender. So we already know they're bad defensively, right? Jordan Clark, we can look it up right now. Because I'm crazy, right? Worst defender in the NBA. You'll see here. He's literally number 10. Oh, Jalen Brunson is doing better. He was number 4, now he's number 9. So good job, Jalen Brunson. But Jordan Clarkson is number 11. So how can it be justified that you have Jalen Brunson and Cat on your team, and now you're going to play Jordan Clarkson? With who? With who? Who is he going to play next to? He's going to play next to Jose Alvarado? Because he was 6th man of the year 5 years ago? Yo, Leon Rose, you will answer for your crimes. You want to know something else crazy, Benjamin, because you're here? You really got me worked up now. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. Make sure you can see this, because this was one that I want you to see. Here, so Tyler Kolek, bad defender, according to Nick's narratives, right? He's a neutral defender. So he's better at deflections, but look at rim defense and rim frequency. He's so bad at blocking that he's not even, they don't even have a number for blocks there. Okay? He never blocks anybody. Tyler Kolek is in a lot of metrics roughly similar. He's slightly better overall, in the overall by score. But if you look at the individual metrics, first of all, rim protection, just look rim defense here. We can do like this. No, not that. No. Okay, here, look. Yes, but look here. Rim defense, right? You see rim defense here. I agree. And you know what the craziest part is? They were already literally looking at my fucking trade. They don't even have the excuse. We had no idea. You're telling me that Leon Rose had Dalen Terry on his fucking trade radar before I started opening my big fat mouth about it? Come on, bro. Can we just understand how dumb Leon Rose is? The roster construction of Leon Rose for the championship of 2026. Okay? So you get rid of Gershon Yabusele for Dalen Terry to then go and get Jose Alvarado, right? That's what happened, right? So you got rid of your backup stretch 5. Bro, he is not going to hold up. And the point that I'm making to begin with is, look at who he's playing with in New Orleans. He's playing with Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, Carlo Makovic. Do you think that those people are better equipped to insulate Jose Alvarado than Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Deuce McBride when he comes back, Cat? Like, he's not going to play with any defenders or athletic, tall people on the Knicks. Yes, yes. But the point that I'm making is when it comes to blocking shots, which is a part of defense, Tyler Kolek is better. When it comes to rim protection, Tyler Kolek is way better, which is shocking. And when it comes to a lot of other things, you could say, like, okay, you know. Also, Jose never goes to the line. Why? Because he's small. He's small. He can't drive, bro. It just, to me, is so crazy. Okay, you're already making the decision at the trade deadline. We're getting rid of our backup stretch 5 and our power forward. Bro, who is going to look me in the eye and tell me Deuce McBride is Jose Alvarado is a worse defender than Jose Alvarado? Nobody would say that, right? Not only is Deuce McBride taller than Jose Alvarado, he's objectively a better defender by any metric. So Deuce McBride can't defend Cade Cunningham, but Jose Alvarado can? Yo, Deuce McBride is like 2 inches taller than Jose Alvarado. That's how dumb this GM is. I'm having a meltdown from how stupid this shit is. Everybody I know is taller than Jose Alvarado. It's rare. If I walk around in the street and I see a man that's Jose Alvarado's height, I think, wow, he's short. Oh my God, that's a short guy right there. I don't think that's an NBA player. What are we doing here? I can't stand this shit. Oh, but he's Grand Theft Alvarado. He's even the game he had yesterday, he took 12 shots to get 12 points. What cultural respect? He's from New York. A lot of players are from New York. Who cares? If you're from New York and you're 5'11", bro, if your dog is 5'11", it's not a dog, it's a Chihuahua. Nobody's scared of Jose Alvarado, bro. And not just that here, I'll show you. What nobody's talking about when it comes to Jose Alvarado. You know how many injuries this guy has had, bro? His injury history is longer than the fucking Bible. For me, it's short. For me, it's short. For you, it's short. What are you talking about? You just said you're taller than him. We're talking about the NBA here. He's not a horse jockey. This is also a lie. He had a torn oblique. So, 2023, he had 3 ankle injuries. Here, I'll even show you another one that's not on here. 6 months ago. This is our dog. You know why? Because all those same people, bro, you could go and double check. When Malcolm Brogdon got signed, they were all saying, amazing, the missing piece. I even have screenshots here, look. Malcolm Brogdon. They said the missing piece. Final piece, that's what the people said. Here, Knicks bolster bench by bringing Malcolm Brogdon on board. Amazing. Knicks signed Malcolm Brogdon to... Here, look. Malcolm Brogdon is a game changer for the New York Knicks. Final piece. We're going to trade Tyler Kolek to get Malcolm Brogdon on the roster. Here, look at what they said. This is what they said. Oh, you got to trade Kolek for Alvarado. Got to trade Kolek to make room for Malcolm Brogdon. That's what they said 6 months ago. Here, look. Knicks have guaranteed Malcolm Brogdon to be a key addition to the bench. One final piece. Now, the next piece is going to be Marcus Smart. Yeah, look, and CP in June was saying we have to get Malcolm Brogdon. We finally are going to get Malcolm Brogdon. The missing piece was CP. They only want washed-up player, Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, his name is CP the franchise. He should definitely change his abbreviation. He only wants players that are 35 years old and washed up, bro. It's unbelievable. His number 1 is Malcolm Brogdon.
A flamethrower, he might be a guy that you have to pay the full taxpayer mid-level. But he's a CAA guy. Can he give us a little bit of a deal? Number 1, Tyus Jones.
Bro, the fact that Jonathan Macri is happy about it is how you know it's a bad sign. Here, look, all the Knicks fans, Malcolm Brogdon is ideal. What a signing. Oh, my God, Malcolm Brogdon. Bring back Delon Wright. Look, 33 weeks ago, no more small guards. Now we got Jose Alvarado. Brogdon. Oh, huge. Because Macri is a fucking idiot that's wrong about everything. He's wrong about everything ever. He's never been right about anything in his entire life. Here. This is a serious New York Knicks sports reporter. Knicks have guaranteed, look at their language, guaranteed Malcolm Brogdon to be a key addition to the bench. A week later, he retires.
Positions on their bench, and that's 2 players, Malcolm Brogdon and Landry Shamet. Malcolm Brogdon and Landry Shamet both signed deals.
I mean, I'm giving him a chance, but at the end of the day, first of all, look, of everybody talking about Jose Alvarado, show me one article that's talked about his injury history. of all Knicks film school and this and that. This was 6 months ago.
Entrega Marcos, Marcos ataca, a Fernández recibe golpe y hay falta personal. ¿Vale o no vale?
No vale, hay falta antes, hay bono, pero la caída.
Here, Benjamin, just so you understand, this is how Leon Rose's brain works, bro. This is how Leon Rose's brain works. The enemy at the end of the season is OKC. That's how you have to beat most likely to win the NBA championship in 2026, right? So in Leon Rose's mind, in the year 2026, a bench of Malcolm Brogdon, now retired, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, Gershon Yabusele, and Jose Alvarado is going to go and beat OKC's bench in 2026 in the NBA Finals.
De Alvarado, cuando fue a esa segunda oportunidad, aún sigue en el piso, mírenlo en pantalla. Por eso estábamos jugando 5 contra 4 en defensa.
I like Mitch, but he's not healthy.
Mencionabas que eso es algo que a través de su carrera en la NBA le ha afectado.
Pero entendemos que ahora
yo no creo que haya sido el tobillo. Algo pasó cuando cayó.
Golpe ahí, la espalda baja.
This was 6 months ago, bro.
De dolor. Y como se
I like Huckporty. But you need a stretch 5 with him. You can't, like, that was so crazy to me that they want Yves Missy, but they don't want to play Huckporty. And they want to be physical, but they can't let a guy foul. Shit don't make no sense, bro. They want physicality, they want doggishness, but if a rookie makes 2 fouls, sit for 6 months. Yves Missy was going to come here and not foul anybody. He has 1 year in the NBA. He has less experience than Huckporty. He's shooting 13% from 3, bro. I could shoot better from 3 than Chris Boucher right now. Here, look. Look at all the Knicks fans.
With the new bench unit, this team looks
Malcolm Brogdon makes the Knicks an NBA championship caliber squad. Because they're stupid, bro. They just literally see names. That's it. They don't see basketball. They see names. That's it. They don't care. They don't care about basketball. They care about respectability. They want to be respectable to the rest of the league. They don't care about winning. Winning is already impossible in their mind. They have no even hope to win. I did all of this. I did all this research. One of the reasons why I prefer Dalen Terry over Jose Alvarado is because Dalen Terry is much healthier. Do you understand that less than 30 days ago, Jose Alvarado had an oblique tear, and that the minimum amount of time for an oblique tear to recover is 30 days? Benjamin, I'll put it to you like this. Why did it take Jose Alvarado so long to clear his medical? Why didn't he play against the Pistons? Our whole team is getting slaughtered by the Pistons. He's sitting in what? In a hospital gown in New York? You gave up 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks for this guy. Get your ass on the plane and go to Detroit and play basketball. He's better than Jose Alvarado. He's a better shooter than Jose Alvarado. He's shooting a higher percentage from 3 than Jose Alvarado. But Jose Alvarado, he's Grand Theft Alvarado. He's New York guy comes home, this, that. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a flying fuck? If you care about basketball over names, if you care about what you can actually do today versus your resume of 25 years, Dalen Terry is a better basketball player for this team than you, than Jose Alvarado. Here. How many injuries this guy has had is ridiculous. In 4 years, Jose Alvarado has 15 injuries. That doesn't make you pause for a second? I'll even give you another one. I think this was his showcase game. Yeah, okay, look. This was the last game, I believe, that Jose Alvarado played in a Pelicans uniform, but before the trade deadline, okay? Versus the Charlotte Hornets, Jose Alvarado played 30 minutes. He scored 3 points. He was 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, and he had 3 assists, no other stats. Does this look like a healthy player to you? Not only that, I'll tell you he's not a healthy player because 19 days before this, he was out with an oblique injury, which takes at minimum 30 days to heal. Here, I'll even show you this one. This, I still can't believe. Yes, positive plus minus, but does that look like a guy who's in control of his shot? Who's physically healthy? And they lost. Yes, he was plus minus positive. 3 points, 30 minutes, 1 of 7. Plus minus is not always the story. He's putting up the worst. Why is he still on the fucking team? He's putting up the worst numbers of his career. He's cratering. Why is Jordan Clarkson still in a fucking Knicks jersey after the trade deadline, Leon Rose? You could have had this guy instead. Throw another 2 second-round picks at the Pelicans.
That's going to his left side.
And he wants us to throw him the Executive of the Year parade because he went and got the injured midget from the Pelicans with no backup stretch 5. And now he's going to go get Chris Boucher and he's going to say, give me Executive of the Year. Here, I have it perfectly here. I have it all researched perfectly. So the showcase game that we just looked at was February 2nd. The trade deadline, where he actually got traded, was February 5th. Why did it take him so long to clear the physical? Doesn't that make you question a little bit what actually happened? That he couldn't just get on a plane and play against Detroit the very first day? Like Yabusele went and played for the Bulls? Took him 3 days to clear the medical. Here, I have the video. Where's the video? Yeah, here, look. Bro, this is 2 weeks ago. This is 2 weeks ago. So we understand this is the player we just traded for.
Honestly, it was a simple play. I think obviously against LA, I did a cross pass. I think on the right side of the court, and yeah, something just tore the oblique. Whatever had the muscle tore or tear, then off a little injury like that, sucked. I felt it right away, and I try to stay in the game as long as I can. And yeah, know me, I hate sitting out. I don't want to sit out games, so I try to come back.
So just so we understand, first of all, the key word there is he said tear, not strain, okay? Tear is much more serious than a strain. Just by doing a simple cross-court pass, he tore his oblique less than 30 days ago. You're betting your entire championship run on this injury-prone fucking midget? That sounds like a good bet to you? Doesn't sound like a good bet to me. This is 2 weeks ago.
Back a little bit in the fourth quarter. But yeah, it was just too much of an injury that I couldn't, stand or just kind of stay in the game.
How close are you?
Oh, I'm close. I'm real close. Like I said,
I mean, the whole thing just drives me crazy, bro. They're already looking at the trade that I put on Twitter, and they did the trade, but the important part they forgot. And the most important part they forgot. Get a stretch 5. And now we're going to get Chris Boucher. It's not even if. When Leon Rose signs Chris Boucher, I'm going to fucking throw toilet paper at his house, bro. Because he's going to sign Chris Boucher. He's going to be applause. Oh, give me my applause, please. It's the signing of the offseason. I won the offseason. I won the trade deadline. He's shooting 13% from three, and he's 33 years old. 13% from three is a stretch 5 to you? 13, not 30. Chris Boucher? No. He was cute 5 years ago. So we have two different things going on here. I don't know how to match up my YouTube and Twitch thing. Shit, sorry. Hold on 1 second. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Why can't I do basic things? I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. There we go. At least we have Twitch. So stupid, I'm sorry. Also, he's very light. He is rich. He did win a ring, so he probably rich. So, just so we understand that, because we're talking basketball in the other chat on YouTube, they're the same height, but Mohamed Diawara, who looks thin, he looks like he doesn't have his NBA body right. He weighs 20 pounds more than Chris Boucher. Doesn't that make you scratch your head a little bit? How many attempts? How would I check that? He's barely played. Here. He's not going to help. You know what another crazy thing is? You remember everybody was talking about Keon Ellis? You know that Keon Ellis weighs less than Jalen Brunson at 6'5"? You know he weighs like 15 pounds less than Jalen Brunson? You know, this is why Leon Rose cannot be the GM anymore. After this year, Leon Rose cannot be the GM. Do you realize that Leon Rose, because he wanted to sign some bum vet, put Mohamed Diawara on a 1-year contract? He thought he was like not a basketball player. And now, why is Mohamed Diawara going to be on the Knicks next year? For what reason? He's 6'5". He's 6'4", okay. One last thing here. Basketball, bro. True Steel, would you believe that I put out an obscure basketball trade into the world and the New York Knicks organization actually did the trade that I suggested? Nobody, I don't even believe it. It's true, but that actually really happened. He messed up everything. What hidden gem came to the Knicks under Leon Rose and flourished here? This guy has no eye for talent. He's a talent repellent. The Hartenstein trade. The Hartenstein thing. He could have signed him for 1 more year up front, but he wanted to save money so he could sign Alec Burks. Do you understand how stupid this fucking idiot Leon Rose is? So he could have more flexibility to sign one of his bum washed up veterans. He put Mohamed Diawara on a 1-year contract and he signed Hartenstein to a 2-year deal instead of a 3-year deal. So he could sign Alec Burks and Bogan Bogdanovic and Taj Gibson and this and that. His only good signing ever is Jalen Brunson. Who did he scout Jalen Brunson? He went and he looked at the tape. Jalen Brunson is his godson. That's how Jalen Brunson ended up on the team. Leon Rose has no eye for talent. No eye for talent. Okay, to fucking rat fuck Deuce McBride, that's he could do. Amazing. For that, he's going to win Executive of the Year. I hate this guy. What people don't understand is that Leon Rose, you cannot win a championship with the guy that thinks signing Malcolm Brogdon in 2026 is a win-now move. You cannot win with that guy. Look at all the assets that Leon Rose had when he came as a GM. What did he turn it into? What player came to New York under Leon Rose and achieved their maximum? What? Is that true? The Wolves GM is stupid not to agree to that. It's only by the grace of God that he happened to be injured at the time that he didn't. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then what if Dalen Terry goes to another team and succeeds? What if somebody wants to sign Mohamed Diawara for the full buyout next in the offseason? Why is he going to stay? For what reason is Mohamed Diawara going to stay on the Knicks? So you could sit him on the bench and play Landry Shamet 20 minutes a night in front of him? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a scumbag is Leon Rose. What a rat. What a rat Leon Rose is. Why did it take so much for him to get playing time? I don't understand. Do you understand that against the Pelicans, perfect game, 18 points in a quarter. Not enough, get benched. Get benched, we can play Landry Shamet, go on a 9-game losing streak. He does not have an eye for talent. What unknown player did Leon go and look in the tapes and scout and find the unknown player? He's on the Knicks, he's a star now. Where did it happen? Cam Reddish, Kemba Walker. Who did he sign that's good, exactly? He has no eye for talent. All he knows is names. All he knows is a name, a fancy name. Oh, well, I'm going to win the back page of the New York Post. This guy's a scumbag. We have to stop taking him serious. We have to stop taking him serious. Who did he even sign that was good? Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet is our savior. He's also frail. What's the number one thing that people praise about Landry Shamet of the Knicks fans base? That he's a good defender, which he's not. He's a terrible defender for 8 years. And the other thing, he navigates screens very well. He's a great screen navigator, which is also a lie. But even beyond that, how did Landry Shamet pop his shoulder out of his socket the last time? What was he doing when his shoulder popped out of the socket? He was navigating a screen. For a minimum, yes. I even think you're giving him too much credit. He could have done better for a minimum. Bro, how hard can you make it for the Knicks to win? You just keep signing bum vet after bum vet after bum vet. You need some depth somewhere. Do you know that I was pushing J Huff like crazy in the offseason? But he's not a name. Yabusele, he dunked on LeBron in the Olympics. He's a fancy name. He's 30 years old. He's a vet. He's a win now piece. This, that, blah, blah, blah. I despise Leon Rose. If there's one person on planet Earth I hate is Leon Rose. I was begging them, please sign J Huff. Benjamin, just please work with me for a second. Do you know how amazing of a Nick J Huff would be? Can you just imagine? Work with me for 1 second. Allow me to live in the fantasy world where J Huff became a Nick. How exciting and good of a Nick J Huff would have been. The number one shot blocker in the NBA, shooting 40% from three, and he went to the Pacers instead. Can you even imagine how fucked up a lineup of J Huff and Cat would have been together? If we have J Huff, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If we had J Huff instead of fucking Yabusele? They're not even in the same galaxy as NBA players. That's not even, you can't even say their name in the same sentence. And the worst part is that he went to the fucking Pacers. This guy is giving me gray hair. I hate fucking Leon Rose, bro. He cannot find a hidden gem. He is immune to finding hidden gems. He is a hidden gem repellent. Leon Rose, I'm not even kidding, he's one of the worst gems in the entire NBA. What does he do that's such a Don? He's the Don Leon Rose. What does he do exactly to do that? Again, Jordan Clarkson, Landry Shamet, Gershon Yabusele, Malcolm Brogdon, and now Jose Alvarado. That's the Don. He's the Don. Who's Dwayne? What is he the GM of? He's better. He's better. He signed Carlo Makovic for a cheap deal. He's a better GM than Leon Rose. You know what it is, really? It's the way that Leon Rose is bad. It keeps me up at night. It keeps me up at night for how stupid he is and how much I hate him. It's so easy to win over the Knicks fan base. Any player from 2014 that was an all-star once, you sign them, amazing, the missing piece, the final piece, amazing, Chris Paul, Chris Boucher, any washed-up NBA player that has a famous name, you sign them as a Knicks GM, the press will suck your dick for 2 days. Leon Rose also got hit with a tampering charge. He had to forfeit a pick also. I guess it wasn't really Leon, but... I'll ask you again. Who did Leon Rose? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Like, what kind of mental illness is that? I don't even know how to argue against that. It's so irrational. I don't even know how to begin the conversation if you're crazy. Like, you don't live in reality. It's like it makes me nauseous. It makes me sick to my stomach that how many small guards can you have on one team? Small, washed-up guards that are injury-prone. I was talking to Bruce. He was saying, oh, Chris Paul for a mentorship role. Be a fucking coach if you want to be a fucking mentor, bro. He's 40. Brutus was talking about we should trade Dadier and Yabusele for Chris Paul and Al Horford. Oh, they don't need to play much. They're going to play 15 minutes a night. What is wrong with you? Are you watching the games? Chris Paul and Al Horford is going to help us beat the fucking Pistons and OKC? Bro, can we just talk for a second? So now Diawara is the golden child, right? He's amazing. He's a locking of Jaylen Brown, this, that. Everybody loves him, right? So now you want me to believe that Pacom Dadier, who is his teammate, who has been in the same training programs, the same talent development pipeline, they've done everything the same, learned the same skills, same coaches, teammates for 7 years. That's 26 picks higher. Now, Mohamed Diawara is NBA ready, can lock up Jaylen Brown, can do all these amazing things. Pacom Dadier can't even get minutes over Jordan Clarkson. How is one good and the other is bad? The same scouting team scouted him. The same drafting team drafted him. The same, unless you think that everything good about Mohamed Diawara popped into existence in the last 3 months, then you have to admit that they're the same fucking foundational skills. Mohamed Diawara is 3 months older. But just tell me how it makes sense that you say one is good and the other one is bad. Mohamed Diawara is good and Pacom Dadier is bad. What's different about them exactly? They went to, I'll even tell you, I know for a fact they did the homework on this. So they played here together for a few years. They played here together for a few years. They did everything the same their entire life. Everything that equipped Mohamed Diawara to come to the NBA and do what he's doing right now is the same exact skills. They did maybe 2 years different. It doesn't make sense. Now that you're saying that Mohamed Diawara is an amazing player, you don't like, what's wrong with Paris? What the hell? What is this hot take? I don't like Paris. What's wrong with Paris? What do you got against Paris? I have a friend named Paris. Right, follow me with this one. I have a friend named Paris who's from Detroit that moved to Brazil. Jemison is fine. I don't mind Jemison. One knock against him. By the way, I like him. He should get minutes. I like him. Everything, you know, in general, I think he's a good player. He has a high turnover ratio for a big who doesn't handle the ball a lot. I just think, like, just play Huckporty more. The thing is, they wait for Huckporty, for Mitch to be injured, for Cat to be injured, for everybody to be dead. Then they play Huckporty, and then they don't really take his development seriously. No. I don't think Jamison is bad. In my opinion, he should play. I think Huckporty's a better player. But that drives me crazy. They always talk you should be physical, they should feel us, this and that. Yeah. Because he is actually a player that's able to handle their physicality. He is able to actually straight up. You got mugged in Paris? How? Where? You realize that he's bigger than Wendell Carter Jr., that he's bigger than fucking Jalen Duren. The guy's a beast. He's freakishly strong and freakishly fast. He's a monster. Oh yeah, Cade Cunningham is shaking in his boots now that we signed fucking Jose Alvarado. Okay, when you say you got mugged, can you just like someone just pointed a gun at you or a knife or what? I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's shocking to me. Bro, if we play Orlando round 1, at least 2 core Knicks players are getting in. Every time you play Orlando, somebody gets injured. I don't mean to ask you to like reenact your trauma, but like they just pull a knife on you and said, "Hey, give me your money." Like, what happened? I mean, I've spent a lot of time in Paris, but I'm not worried about Orlando. I just feel like that over a series we would have a lot of injuries, and it would wear us down to the point where we wouldn't be able to compete that well in the next series. You know what's so great, Benjamin? They always talk about, oh, Jose Alvarado, he's playoff tested. You know that he averaged 15% from the field in the playoffs? You know that in the playoff series that Jose Alvarado got the Grand Theft Alvarado name, he was a minus 29 for the series? The Grand Theft Alvarado game was his one basically good game of the series. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time near the Eiffel Tower when I'm in Paris, but I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. I mean, yes, but by the same token, he also had Zion Williamson, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. He had a good team around him, even if by the numbers they're not that good of a team. Bro, do you know that this guy got posted up by Chris Paul? You know that Chris Paul had a game in that series where he went 14 of 14 from the field? Oh, here we go. So what? That doesn't work. I don't care about that. When you're talking to me, I don't care.
I don't need this shit today, friend.
Amen. Amen to that one. Chris Paul is literally that much taller than Alvarado that he could literally have a game where he goes 14 of 14 from the field, posting him up. Chris Paul is posting this guy up. And he's going to bring toughness to New York. The guy got stretchered off the court 6 months ago. Benjamin, I'm so glad you're here because literally, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not joking. I literally stay up at night trying to make sense of these things, and it hurts my brain and it gives me nausea and makes me feel like I'm going crazy. Bro, again, I'm gonna say it to you again. The only reason why Grand Theft Alvarado is a thing is he gonna guard a pick and roll? Jose Alvarado? Is he gonna block somebody? Is he gonna switch onto somebody and be a good defender? He can do zero on defense unless he's stealing the ball. And he has to gamble. So what if he misses? What if he misses that steal? What if he gambles and he misses? Then what? And you remember how all the old heads were saying, "Oh, the scouting report got out on Kolek, and now teams adapted." So what do you think now is going to happen that Jose Alvarado's on a higher profile team than the Pelicans? Nobody's going to scout him? Nobody's going to know that Jose Alvarado's on the Knicks now. They're not going to adapt? I'm sorry you got mugged, Truthfield. He is literally an ant. He's a bug. He's an insect. I could score on Jose Alvarado. Me, I haven't touched a basketball in 10 years. I could score on Jose Alvarado. Confidently. I'm 3 inches taller than him. What's he going to do? My wingspan is longer than his. What is he going to do? And instead, they gave you, you know what it is? They give you toughness LARPing. They give you grit theater. It's an act, a charade. They don't actually want to win games, bro. They don't actually want to win games. They want to look respectable. They want to have names that people know and they recognize. They don't want to. They don't care about winning. Winning is irrelevant to them. Why Dalen Terry? He's not a big fancy name. He doesn't have the Grand Theft Alvarado nickname. So that's why they traded him for Jose Alvarado. Because Jose Alvarado, he's a name. He's a well-known. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Who has a better fit? Just a simple question. You want to guard a pick and roll. Most basic play in basketball. Are you going to pick Jose Alvarado or Dalen Terry to guard a pick and roll? Most basic offensive play in basketball. My personal opinion is that they just wanted to get Jose Alvarado off their books because he had a big player option coming up and they know he's injury risk. 15 injuries in 4 years and he's a player option coming up. That says that they didn't give a fuck about who Terry was. They just wanted Jose Alvarado to fuck off their books. Which that should give you a question. Okay, so what? We got smoked by an undrafted player on the Pelicans. We got smoked by 3 undrafted players on the fucking Kings. And I'm willing to bet you that either OKC or 76ers will pick up Dalen Terry. I'm willing to bet you that much. Alex Caruso and SGA are injured. Alex Caruso and Dalen Terry were teammates on OKC. Paul George is barred for however many games, 25 games. They just traded Jaron McCain. So both those teams, Dalen Terry, can you just imagine a backcourt of Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, and Dalen Terry? That's a problem. I mean, what was he actually drafted at or whatever? So anyone could have just taken him, right? Oh, you're saying that they picked 4 people, and he was not even in the draft, you're saying. Right, okay, yeah. As long as Leon Rose is the GM of the Knicks, you will never see something like that. It's not possible with Leon Rose. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I thought it was just Tibbs that was the problem. Now I realize that Tibbs was a symptom of Leon Rose. Leon Rose and Tibbs are mirror images of one another. You will never have a player that nobody ever heard of coming to the Knicks and becoming a superstar with Leon Rose as the GM. It's not possible. He would be the worst stock buyer in history. I actually like Mike Brown. If we get rid of Leon Rose, I would be happy to keep Mike Brown. He's not an idiot. He knows how to coach. He knows how to give a young guy a chance, build them up. He has his issues, sure. I don't like how he's so fixated on small ball, but he's a good coach. You could go far with Mike Brown. I really don't have a problem with him. The main thing, he's flexible. He's flexible, open-minded, willing to try things, experiment. I don't hate him. You could do worse. You could do a lot worse. But look what Mike, Benjamin, maybe this is me reading into it, but did you see Mike Brown when they asked him to talk about Jose Alvarado, the signing? Thank you. When they asked Mike Brown about Jose Alvarado, he did not sound excited to me. He looked disappointed. Dalen Terry, just for the record, he's not a big, who cares, Dalen Terry? He is one of the top 10 fastest players in the NBA. So, let's hit him. I know he was.
Sacramento to the player, Cocos. Yeah. He says if he catches you with it, because we always talk when we about to play. If Jose catches you with that, that's a fine. He fines the player.
No. Where's the video, bro? Trying to find. Here we go. Man, show the fucking video. I do too, actually. Like, what would it be? SNY YouTube? So annoying. You're giving me a headache with this shit already. I don't mind Mike Brown, even though he has some issues I don't like. I like him. I can understand at least. I at least understand where he's coming from with shit like that. God, why is it so hard to find? Yeah, he is. I mean, he's overplaying him for sure. Leon Rose is a Brunson merchant. Why can't I find it? Who would he? If Jalen Brunson was a bad player, they still would have signed him. That's the whole thing. Oh my God, bro. I can't find the videos. It's so annoying. Yes. If his biggest signing was to sign a guy, a little midget that ended up being a bum, he wouldn't be here. It's by the grace of God that Jalen Brunson is a great player. Here, look. Even you can read it, you can see he's not really like screaming praise. So he said, I think he just brings a level of toughness to the team. His energy is unmatched. What he can do defensively in the full court and in the full court, front court, especially on the ball. This guy cannot guard a pick and roll. What are you talking? How can he guard a pick and roll? How? What aspect of a pick and roll can he guard? He can guard Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren pick and roll. The #1 pick and roll combination in the NBA, he can guard that? Give me a headache with this fakakta crap, bro. Not really. Sure, of course he picks up full court. What else is he going to do? NBA players. Let's actually look right now. I'm glad that we did this. Not on here. He's according to this, he's slower than Yabusele. You see it, right? It's not just me. He has short legs, bro. He can't run fast. He has small strides. You're making a mistake of saying that he's a good transition player, therefore he's fast. Josh Hart's a good transition player, but he's not like a top 10 fastest player in the NBA. Here, if we do like this, here. Here, so for example, Gary Payton II is very fast. Buddy Hield is very fast. Dalen Terry, there you go. Obi Toppin, you see? That's how you know this is not a crazy list here. Rob Dillingham, Jaime Jaquez, Pele Larson, Simone Fontecchio, TJ McConnell, Ben Shepherd. These are fast players, you know? It's average speed. But you can also look here. Average speed offensively, average speed defensively. He's slower offensively. He's slower defensively. There's no metric that shows he's a fast player. So see, Tyrese Maxey is here, but if you look here, now this is where you can actually tell this is not a nonsensical thing, because if you put it by average speed offensively, he's very fast, 4.69, right? So that would make him faster than pretty much everybody above here, you know? And when it comes to average speed offensively, he would be faster than all of our players, basically. So 4.69, right? He's not fast defensively, but he's not a good defender. So Edgecombe. Edgecombe's pretty fast, but he's much faster. He gets downhill, right? That's his whole thing. Yes, also he plays crazy amounts of minutes. He also, to be fair, when you talk about average minutes, even though Maxey, when he does get to his burst, is crazy, he pounds the rock a little bit, and then he explodes. You know what I mean? But here, you know, like this kind of does give you a little bit of insight that these are some of the guys who should be playing. I mean, normally I agree I'm very much a minutes police guy, but he's like 20 years old. He's like a superhuman athlete, you know? He'll be fine. This year he'll be fine. His first year of the NBA, he'll be fine. Yes, he does, because his legs are short. He has tiny little midget legs. His strides are tiny. He's not a fast player. I promise you, look at his highlights. He's not like a speed demon. That's not his game. They all have to do that. They can't just be running nonstop. Here, like this shows you. No, that's an assumption on your part, because even though they can change their direction faster, they can accelerate faster, but their individual strides cover more distance, so they're faster. He's not known as a speedy player. He's known as a tough, gritty player. That's not necessarily fast. He's not somebody that overwhelms you with raw speed. He can't. He's too injured to run like that. Fake. Now you're understanding. This is the type of stuff that Knicks fans, they talk about. Oh, he's fast, he's tough. They never quantify it. And if you question it, it's like, oh, you're a bad Knicks fan or something. Nobody does. Our fastest offensive player is Landry Shamet, and what does he do? He had 3 points in 30 minutes last night. Look, I hate that guy. Like, you asked a question, oh, would I believe? Yeah, he would, but he's also soft. He's passive, so what difference does it make? He's fast, but if he sees a one finger in his face, he's going to jump out of the way. No, not at all. The two that we have, Mohamed Diawara and Pacome Dadier, we could sometimes will admit playing. When OG Anunoby's on death's door, then we'll play Mohamed Diawara 27 minutes. This team is stupid, man. Like, you asked the question of, oh, if he has a good game against the 76ers and the Pacers, would I believe in him? Right, because he is actually very fast for a big. And if you look at the Knicks bigs specifically, so Hukporti's not that fast, but compared to Karl Anthony Towns and Mitch, he's way faster than them. It's not even close. Do you realize that at 6'11", he's almost as fast as Miles McBride? Is that not crazy? I think that they are. Also, a lot of the staff that was there for Leon Rose, yes, he's very fast. Again, the stats show that he's fast. He has long legs, and he's also fast. That's a player we should use more. But also, interestingly, if you look, Pacom Dadier is significantly faster when it comes to, well, not significantly, but faster when it comes to offense. These are things that Knicks fans don't understand how to take advantage of. Literally by the grace of God that this kid fell into the Knicks. No, but it also is irrational that now you're going to say, oh, DOR should play, but Komzade should never play. Why? So Jordan Clarkson can play? Why he's cursing out Knicks fans as being a bottom 10 defender in the league? I know. Our scouting is actually good. Walt Perrin is actually very good at his job. Leon Rose is the problem. Leon Rose had saw Mohamed Diawara and said, "Oh, 1 year deal. He's not gonna play. He's a draft and stash. He's a loser. Mohamed who? Mohamed Diawara what? Forget. I'm gonna trade him in 1 year to get Chris Boucher in here. That's what Leon Rose said. Mohamed Diawara, he's not famous. He'll be out of here in a year. 1 year deal. By the players. What kind of roster construction is this, bro? 10 guards. 10 34-year-old guards that are 6'1" to beat OKC with Jalen Brunson as your best player. I wouldn't have minded Jason Kidd. He couldn't land him, though. You don't like Jason Kidd? Maybe I don't know that much. I do actually think that probably Mike Brown is a better fit for our team. Wow, that's actually crazy. Our fastest defender is Hook Porty. Not strongest, not best. Our fastest defender is Hook Porty. That's crazy. He's the fastest defensive player on the team. Oh, he's very ISO heavy? I guess that's what he's doing with Cooper Flag, right? I got a funny one for you. I just watched this earlier today. It's fun.
Get down. Go. Desmond, look at the shoulders. Oh! Where did he come from? Golly! Get down. Go.
I think I have a higher quality one in this one.
Look at the shoulder. Get down. Go. Desmond, look at the shoulders. Oh! Where did he come from?
Oh, yeah.
Golly!
I mean, he had no... Look how far back he was, bro. He's so far back, he has no business blocking this shot.
Get down.
What are you talking about?
Go.
He's completely out of the play.
Look at the shoulders. Oh! Where did he come from?
Look how far back he is. He's 6'11".
Golly! Get down. Go. Desmond, look at...
Yeah, I agree. He actually is a better rim protector than Mitch this year. I mean, that's the shit that drives me crazy, bro. Like, They literally act like you're going to play Cat with 4 small guards, and the other team is going to see Cat protecting the rim. Oh, better not drive on Cat. He's going to block me. What are you talking about? But by the way, you know who else is up there? Mitch is not good at when he has to defend the perimeter and the rim. He's not that good. And if the guy's a little more agile, a little more quick, he's not that good. You know, it's not like they're automatically one is better than the other. Huckporty is faster than Mitch. By the way, this really puts it into a good categorization here. Huckporty is the #1 fastest player defensively on the Knicks, and Mitch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Way better. Arguable. Statistically speaking, Huckporty is a better. Wow, Mitch is bad. What the fuck? What? That's Mitch? I definitely, bro, there's nobody on the Pacers that can handle Huckporty. Nobody. I don't think he's lazy. I just think he's not fast on his feet. It's really that simple. He's just not a fast player in any regard. He's better at deflections, though. I'll definitely give him that. And he never turns over the ball because he never has the ball to turn it over. So this is also definitely not true. They say Mitch's free throw rate is 94 percentile. There's no way that's true. But according to these stats, Huckporty is a significantly better rim protector than Mitch. I'm not sure because I think part of it is like the organization itself and the people around them are like whispering in their ear, "Oh, you have to play the vets. You have to play Landry Shamet. You have to play Jordan Clarkson. They're proven. They've been there before. They're a stable, steady hand. They need more time to get into rhythm. Blah blah blah." Like Mike Brown loves Landry Shamet, which is like what Landry Shamet's NBA skill is getting coaches to believe in him. It's nothing to do with basketball. When Monty Williams was the coach of the Suns, he literally said that Landry Shamet's the type of guy that I would want my daughter to marry. About a basketball player. I think tomorrow you're going to see it because they can sit whoever they want tomorrow. We shouldn't see any starters tomorrow versus the Pacers. If he was on my team, bro, he would never play. I'm gonna get my water bottle. I'll be back in a second. No, because look at the literal last game that we played. In a game that we won by 20 points, Landry Shamet was the only guy that finished with a negative plus minus, and in 30 minutes he had 3 points. And his job is to shoot. His job is to get buckets. That's not why he likes Shamet. It's that, but it's more to it than that. Landry Shamet is a coach's pet. He's a coach's pet. That's what he is. Here, by the way, since we're already doing this, he's tough. He's tough. Hey, what's up? Would you like to tell me how you got mugged in France? Because I'm curious to hear your story. You don't have to. I'm curious. So, for example, they say this guy can't play. I mean, look at the stats. He's 99th percentile in the NBA. He's 99th percentile in the NBA in deflections. He's 99th percentile in rim frequency. He's 100th percentile in passer rating. Well, I guess he wouldn't have a lot of turnovers because he doesn't have the ball a lot. But free throw rate, he gets to the line all the time. He's a good rebounder. He's literally every single category. He's better than Jordan Clarkson. There's not one category he's worse than Jordan Clarkson. Around the Eiffel Tower area? Were you staying near the Eiffel Tower? Oh, they're playing right now? The Hornets are good, man. What happened? I mean, I guess they've been good, but yeah. Utah seems like they got better after the trade deadline. They just destroy you in the paint. That's what happened. They just maul you. They don't care what you're good at. They're just gonna maul you. They're gonna just run you over. I mean, Lauri Markkanen is really good, man. That's a good player right there. Well, I would have told you, this is, you know, Monday morning quarterback and all that, you should not stay near the Eiffel Tower. It's not like such, I mean, you know very well now, it's not such a nice area. Is that your only time you only went to Paris once and you got mugged when you stayed there? I guess that would put a sour taste in your mouth. I mean, also look at the matchups we have coming up. Oh, Josh Hart's off the injury list. He shouldn't be. What is? I mean, bro, do you realize that after the All-Star break, with us celebrating the toughness of Jose Alvarado, our first 2 games after the All-Star break are Detroit and the Houston Rockets? I cannot wait to see Jose Alvarado versus the Houston Rockets. That will be a treat, bro. The best entertainment money could buy. It's not even mistakes. He couldn't have done more to hold the team back if he tried. Even the good signings, what is it, like a bombshell, really game changer for the team? It's like fine, acceptable, you know? The current art wave in Paris is not good. Every single human being on the Pacers is taller than him. I haven't. When was this that you were there, True Steel? Even that he fucked up because he only put him on a 1-year deal. So even that he fucked up. The good decisions that we do make, he fucks up. He put Dylan Jones on our two-way instead of Dink Payne. What is that?
Bonito.
Did somebody follow? Oh, thank you, King. King. Thank you. You know that Dylan Jones was waived by the best team and the worst team in the NBA in 1 year. Why isn't Dink Payne on a two-way? '16 is a long time ago. True Steel, if you ever go back to Paris again, I'll make sure you have a better time, right? Anyone is better than Jordan Clarkson, bro. Any basketball player in the NBA is better than Jordan Clarkson. 9 points per game with literally the bottom 10 worst defense. An empty chair is better than that. What do you mean by hyper-realism? No, he's not. His knees are creaky as fuck. Like street art or museum art or gallery art? What are you talking about? Benjamin, you know what that was? You know what that was? No, he's not. I mean, I don't really go to a lot of... Do you like going to art galleries, True Steel? You know what a dead cat bounce is, Benjamin? True. All right. Let's get the shoulder. Sorry. I'm playing Cyberpunk, see? A dead cat bounce is when something is like falling so much that it hits the floor and it bounces up a little bit. Like when something that's falling in value or rate plummets downwards and it hits the floor and it bounces a little bit. That's what happened. No, it was a dead cat bounce. Basically, like, he couldn't have been shooting much worse at that point. You know what I mean? He was bound to have a good game. It just happened during the NBA Cup. Also, who was he playing with? He was playing with, yes, Tyler Kolek, but it was also OG and Mitch. Not these three-guard gimmick lineups. Do you have like favorite galleries, True Steel, or like what city do you live in? And like what gallery do you go to? I think that's his small ball. Oh, we're like, I think his panic response is like, oh, my back is against the wall. I need to do something. Okay, 4-guard lineup. Everybody, we're gonna shoot our way out of it. Like the opposite of Tibbs. You know, Tibbs is like all defense. We're gonna grind it out. Oh, it's a tough game. We're gonna lock it down defensively. That's how we're gonna win. Mike Brown is like, oh, 4 guards. Everyone can shoot. Then we're gonna shoot our way back into the game. But Steve Kerr does the same shit. Like, people are mad at Steve Kerr and Golden State for being too addicted to small ball. Such a huge L, bro. And instead of trading Jordan Clarkson, he's now fighting with Knicks fans on Twitter. Because what are they going to do? Celebrate him getting minutes? What do you want the Knicks fans to do? You know what's crazy? I proposed, granted, the first one ended up getting injured, but at least I was already thinking in the direction. It was so obvious in my mind that they would flip Clarkson for a stretch 5 that I proposed 2 different candidates. It was my own fault. I was like, it's so obvious. I don't even need to tell them that much. You have to flip Clarkson for a stretch 5. How would he not? Look at him. Watch him play for 1 second. Twice the NBA.com in their scouting profile of Makovic said he's a Hartenstein. He's athletic Isaiah Hartenstein that could shoot threes. He needs to struggle to find minutes for someone like that on the Knicks roster. He's just by shooting percentage, he's better than Jordan Clarkson. Let alone being 6'11" and can block and athletic and pass and this and that. Makovic shoots 40%. 41. Bro, that's how you know Leon Rose is actually a retard, because he listened to my trade idea. That's how you know Leon Rose is just not intelligent. He listened to my trade idea, and the simplest, smartest part of it, he was like, whatever. We just won't have a backup stretch 5. It's fine. Yeah, I'm getting spicy now. I know, but like, the Suns had a 64-win team that got taken apart in the playoffs. And we have like 2 of those players on our team. You know that it's different in the playoffs. I'm kidding. Get chaos in me. Chaos in me. I'm in 2077. You know the playoffs is different, bro. You can't have weak links or they're going to get targeted. Like Jose Alvarado, like he was in the OKC series, he was targeted. He did not have a good playoff series. People, the Knicks fans, they talk about, oh, he's playoff tested, he's been there before, this, that. He shot 15% from the from the field in the playoffs. So he's been there before, he's terrible. Who cares if he's been there before? That's more of a reason not to play him. I like our odds versus the Magic. I think we'll win, but if we beat the Magic, I think that we'll have so many injuries. It would be like the 76ers Pacers series. What was that, 2024? That we won this and that series. I don't think we'd win easily, but I think we would win. Because they can't shoot. Okay, I like this car. Got any car heads in the chat? Oh, what's up, Samir? How you doing? I think Huck would lock down Franz Wagner, bro. You have to play Huck 40 in that series. It's not even a question. They should just already be playing him more. I don't understand why. Maybe because they don't have another backup, but it's like, how did you not sign another backup? Like, why'd you wait to the buyout market? You shed salary. No. They have double standards for rookies and veterans. For young players and veterans, the standard is not the same. He has to. He can't play Mitch, and Cat has one eye. What are you talking about? Cockboard? Yes, it's not even a question. I actually do like this car. That's cool. He's 23. He's not... he's very experienced, but he is young. 23 is young. He's not like a kid, but yeah. This car's sick. I'm excited for tomorrow, bro, because the Pacers is like such a whack team and it's still reliable that like... And you know, Kolek set the bar high for Alvarado against the Pacers, bro. Kolek balled the fuck out versus the Pacers. Listen, as a guy who works in the field of fashion, a lot of fashionable people do cocaine. Fashionable and bourgeois. I mean, shit, in a post-Epstein world, is it a shocker you see people doing streets, coke in the streets of Paris? Yeah, don't get me wrong, I like Jemison. I've been saying he should play more. Even together, those two play pretty good. Although I would wish, obviously, that you have more spacing out there. But it's just so much bigger than any of the other lineups that we run that, like, you know. Yeah, I actually would agree with that. Because if he, bro, at 33 years old and 6'9", he's not guarding nobody who matters. Jemison is taller than him. And younger. So, of course, I would trust Jemison. Like, a 6'9", 33-year-old guy that's shooting 13% from three. He's not even defending good enough to justify being out there. He's not even shooting enough to justify what he gives off on defense. He's short, yeah. He's short, he's old. I'm so sure that Leon's going to sign it. Yeah, Jemison is a sturdy young lad. He's a good dude, Jemison. He's just a good guy. He does Bible studies on Instagram. He's very easy to root for. Played for the Lakers. In NBA terms for the center position, yes it is. I'm not talking about for a human being. I'm talking about for a power forward or center. When like a wing is like 6'8" in today's NBA, then like, yeah, you need some height. We're a short team. Every inch matters. Pause. He's a little short for a center, but he could be like an okay power forward. That's another reason why I wanted Makovic, is because that guy's like a real... Some people say the Knicks have no power forwards. And if you want to be technical, then the only real fours on the Knicks is Diawara and Pacome. OG's more of like a 3, and McCall is like a 2. Although some people say McCall's a 3. But McCall plays more than he is. Man, I have such bad Knicks autism, it's crazy. Being a Knicks fan is so taxing on your mental health, it's incredible. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not as the main thing. Fuck. I just want to see Pacome play tomorrow, bro. It's enough. It's enough. You did the Clarkson gimmick. You gave him all the... Giannis became a stakeholder in Kashi. It's because he wants to make bank off people gambling where he's going to end up. Listen, he's no dummy. He knows where the money's at. Fuck. I mean, now that They literally thought, oh, we'll sign J-Huff. He'll be a nice, cheap, you know, he'll replicate a little bit of what Miles. He's better than Miles Turner. He's way better than Miles Turner. I guess that's true, yeah. They don't have depth. They don't have depth, it's true. I mean, they can't afford to have depth. Fuck. They would have, I mean, yeah. He just could instantly make so many teams better.
I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
I mean, just Leon Rose signing anybody who's not. What has he done that's good as a GM? What has he done that's good as a GM? Who achieved their peak under Leon Rose? He's been here 6 years. He had every possible asset and resource you could want to build whatever he wanted. What did he do? That's good. Let's start there. Brunson signing. It's not because it happened to be nepotism. That was good. The hard trade was good, but if you really want to be very cold and calculating about it, is he the best possible player we could have? Is he like superstar like Jalen Brunson? No, not really. He's very, very, very good. Elite in some things, yes. A superstar role player, you know? What was I going to do? Wait, sorry. That's Walt Perrin. It's not him. And again, even the DOR draft, he can't take credit for because he only signed him to a one-year deal. So he did the worst. Even if he got the DOR deal draft right, he still fucked it up. Kolek pick was good, but it even makes the DOR pick worse, or the DOR the worse, because he traded it, whatever, 5 second-round picks, whatever the fuck, to get up to Kolek's spot. Most expensive deal for a second-rounder in history. But then DOR, the 6'9" kid, you sign him for a one-year deal. Kolek 3 years till 2028, but DOR a one-year deal. Why? For flexibility. To re-sign Alec Burks or Taj Gibson? What are you talking about? That could be a Spur next year. And he's fighting for minutes behind Jordan Clarkson and Landry Shamet, and you treat his friend like he's fucking radioactive. So he's going to stay with the Knicks. Why? Because you treat him so well? He had like 10 breakout games this season, and they still, oh, we can't play him. He's a rookie. Stupid team, man. They start him in preseason. They have a whole song and dance. Mohamed Diawara. Oh, it's amazing. Mike Brown. Preseason, 18 points in a quarter. Can't play again after that. He gets benched for a month. Knicks organization is so stupid. Yeah, Leon Rose is bad, bro. Let's take the trade. I've never actually taken the trade. Do I not have my car? Oh, no, that's the idea. I don't even know the train system. Is this that's the destination? Sure. That's me. This is a Knicks fan trying to process Leon Rose's latest move. Oh, this is nice, actually. I've never ridden the train.
Next stop, Farrier and Ferguson.
Oh, shit. Is that too spooky dark? This is cool. I've never done... I have to find a way to integrate YouTube and Twitch chat. That would be
Farrier
cool.
and Ferguson.
It only took me all night to set this shit up. Yeah, I'm more of a door stander guy. I like to walk around the train. I have a mod for this, but... You get me so mad, bro, because the second I looked at Jay Huff, I was like, that guy would make a fucking amazing Nick. He just, some players, I think you can empathize with me, Benjamin. You just look at them and you're like, that guy would be an amazing Nick. It would just be perfect. It's hard to put a finger on it. Jay Huff, can you imagine he does his back dunk and MSG and Clyde? Oh, Jay Huff with the Huff stuff. That alone, Leon Rose should be fired. Sam Presti shits on Leon Rose. Oh my, clouds are heavy. Are you a ball enjoyer, Samir? Obviously, I've been very radicalized by ball. The worst thing that's happened to me in 2025. Started caring about basketball. You just could see it, right? Ugh, he would have been such a sick Nick, man. So unfair. He would have been so fun as a Nick. Oh, cool. He's too slow, bro. We can't have no Embiid on this team. Who's he gonna play with? I like Embiid, but also you have to worry about healthy. You know? I mean, even just the McCall trade is a bad trade because he could have gotten Giannis. So, like, what are we talking about? With the same 5 picks that he used on Mikal Bridges, he could have gotten us Giannis. Who, like, okay, you know, Mikal Bridges is not a bad basketball player, but no Giannis. All right, guy, avert your eyes, kids. It's a video. We would never have gone. Some of those are fake too. Is that a look? I'm not sure. Little Butch. Like, maybe pants is not the move. You don't have any skirts other than that? Like a necklace, maybe. Yeah, that works. The more that I've been thinking about it, I'm like, Leon Rose has dropped the ball on so many, like, you have to think about the opportunity costs, right? Of like, oh, well, that was a good trade, you know, per se, but like, what else could have been done with those assets at that time, you know? Like, has he ever really said that he had vision? Like, when he traded for Josh Hart, he knew what Josh Hart was, pretty much, you know? Think about Alec Burks and, like, so many whack signings over the year. Kemba Walker, like, this guy's not like some savant that identifies talent, like a Sam Presti or something. He's a bum. He sucks. It's okay to say it. He's old. He's outdated. He's the GM version of Tibbs. Is he a top GM in the NBA? No.
Hey,
Here.
do I know you?
All yours.
Bro, you're not understanding. I'm not saying they're a bad team. First of all, the drafting shit is really why we're there, because the vet bench has not really been like such a revelation. You know, Shaman has come and done his job. He's had a few quite good games. Jordan Clarkson is dud. Obviously, he's a dud. He's not even on the team anymore. Malcolm Brogdon was a massive dud. Honestly, if you want to know everything that I'm criticizing Leon Rose about, look at the Malcolm Brogdon signing. There you go. The Malcolm Brogdon signing and the reaction to it, that's why I'm criticizing Leon Rose. Malcolm Brogdon, 6th man of the year, rookie of the year. He's been there before. He's a vet, a steady hand. Got to trade Kolek, got to trade Dadier, got to have both Brogdon and Shannon on the roster. You know, who gets Brogdon's injury history. You got to take the risk. You got to take the risk. He's been there before, 6th man of the year. Guy retires in 10 days after everyone says that shit. Of course, all of them. The way to look smart in the Knicks universe, the way to look smart in the NBA world, the serious world, Malcolm Brogdon gets signed. It's the right move. You got to trade the kids to do it. It hurts, but you do it now because he's been there before. He's got the experience. Yeah, everyone congratulates you. Yes, it's a tough, difficult, nuanced, complex sports take. Yes, you're right. But Brogdon, he's been there before. He's experienced. 10 days later, this retires from the NBA completely. His body quits the game of basketball, and they memory hole like it never happened. Now onto the next veteran savior. What the fuck? Like, Leon Rose did not get enough criticism for how bad the Malcolm Brogdon signing was. Because if you actually psychoanalyze and think about, like, the guy is not healthy. He's old as fuck. He has his worst numbers. Oh, what? Like, he was shooting like 10% from 3 or some shit, bro. You know? The guy was not a good basketball player. The name and what he was doing at that time in history is different. Like, they think a basketball player could never decline or something. It's a mental illness. Like, it gets me so upset. I don't even know. It's like, they drive me crazy. The Knicks, they drive me crazy on a daily basis. I can't wait till the All-Star break. I'm looking forward to it more than the fucking team is. But that's emblematic. It's like a good in a nutshell of what's wrong with Leon Rose. What does he actually do that's wrong? That signing is like, the guy's washed. He doesn't understand the concept of a player could be washed. Alec Burks, he re-signed Alec Burks 20 times. This is a cool weather. Heavy clouds, I haven't played it. I know, but like, dude, he couldn't even hang with the fucking Washington Wizards. That's not a good sign for you? Or like a significant sign of something to you?
No need to explain, sir.
Okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. I was not ready to fight those guys. It's still a waste of a slot that you maybe could have had somebody else in training camp that would have been useful instead of a washed up Malcolm Brogdon 5 milliseconds away from fucking retiring. How do you not understand? It's an athletic sporting game. A 40-year-old player, they can have all the experience in the world, but their legs don't care anymore. Their body cannot do it after a certain point. They have mileage. Like a guy doesn't understand such a simple concept. Or that a guy could be too short, even if he has 10,000 years of experience. Oh, you never heard his name, you don't know his agent, but he could still be a good basketball player. But Leon Rose could never understand him. He's a name chaser. He does not know how to identify talent. He can identify a name, how popular the guy is. I would bet money he's going to sign Chris Boucher. I would bet money. And then all we're going to say, I would not be shocked. I expect him to. I'll be surprised if they don't sign Chris Boucher. I'll be shocked if they find somebody actually good we're not thinking of. The most obvious, typical, predictable, safe by the corporate script, you know, PR tested. Oh, not the MSG is going to say you did a great job, A-. The back page of the Sport is going to say, really, another steal by the Don by Leon Rose, Chris Boucher. He's been there before, steady veteran hand. 6'9", shooting 13% from three. 33 years old, but he has a ring. He knows what it takes to win. At this point, nobody, because they didn't plan it. They just didn't plan it. There was no plan. They were panicking every single millisecond of the free agency. Like people, let's just take a recounting of how the free agency actually panned out, right? They tried to trade Yabusele and Pacom Dadier for Jeremy Sochan, got laughed off the phone, right? One rejection. They tried to trade Gershon Yabusele and Pacom Dadier for Nick Richards, also got laughed off the phone because of the player option. And then while they were sitting there with their thumbs up their asses, not Josh Hart's thumb, their own thumb, scrambling, looking for anyone who would match the money of Yabusele and actually be willing to take the player, they literally did what I said they should do and forgot the other part. Because Yabusele makes sense for the Bulls. They have no power forward. That's why it's a good landing spot for him. Why the Bulls would actually want to take him to begin with. Does he make sense as a player? Leon Rose cannot understand. Oh, but he's famous. So, of course, everybody wants him. Did you see him dunk on LeBron at the Olympics? He's very famous. I signed him. He's CAA. He's worse than Okporty in every way. In what area of basketball is he better than Okporty? Is he faster? Is he stronger? Is he a better rim protector? Is he a better shooter? Does he have flashes from three? He does nothing better than Okporty. Better passer? No. Like, Yves Missy is the best example. The whole year, can't play kids, Okporty, he's developing, we don't have time for projects, we don't have time for kids, we don't have only time for vets, blah, blah, blah. Trade everyone for Yves Missy. Yves Missy, who's 1 year of NBA experience and 1 year of college experience. But Okporty's been playing in the league for grown men, professional league for grown men, in Germany and Australia, very serious leagues, more serious than college, since he's 19 for 5 years. But no, we need to trade for Yves Missy. And he's not going to foul anyone. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Always wondered what it'd feel like to spend a ludicrous amount of eddies on threads.
And you come to the right place. Welcome to Jinguji, an oasis of Bangu for those who crave perfection.
Oh, good pronunciation on Bongo. Oh, sick. Is that the Gucci ones? I've been looking for those. It makes sense they would be here. That's tight. Okay. Dropping some stacks of eddies. Noah Niga?
Thanks.
I don't know.
See ya.
Did I fall for the trap, maybe? You know there's a word like that in Chinese, right?
Go back to your sewer.
Wow.
I've had quite enough of this.
Did I oh, I crashed. Did I trip the tripwire? I landed on the trap. Haywood Highs. Who is Haywood Highs? Haywood Highsmith? It's like, bro, none of these guys are that good. Guy hasn't played a game, you said? These Knicks fans, like, they say, like, my things are so stupid, but then they'll say some random guy like this, they all collectively just anoint him the new savior. And if you disagree, we don't know anything, you don't know nothing about basketball, like... Oh, I wonder, maybe that's it. Welcome, Black Man. Welcome, Black Man. Welcome, Black King. All Black Kings are welcome and encouraged to be president of my stream. I'm just going to keep mentioning the thing that I just can't keep going, help but go back to the Malcolm Brogdon signing. Because if you actually look in now, February 2026, of all the things, all the smart, very smart Jonathan Macri and Locked On Knicks and all these very Knicks recap, they were all talking about, yes, Malcolm Brogdon, the final piece. Now we have championship caliber depth. He's been there before, blah, blah, blah. 10 days later, retired from the NBA. They never talk about it again. And you could see he was washed. You could see he could see he was washed. Moses Brown, I mean, I guess he would be great if he'd still be playing in Westchester. They also fucked up the Westchester roster construction. Oh, I'm hosting all the cookouts. I've had some cookouts. I had cookouts when Samir was here, actually. Not a full on, but I've had some good ones. I've had some. I mean, Zoro, I don't know how to tell you this, but like, listen, if I'm gonna get canceled, fine. I've had some very black parties at my house. Not my parties, but I mean, even in Westchester, they signed all these kids, right? And I'm the most pro kids ever. But they got rid of Moses Brown and TJ Ward, who they thought is like, whatever, we don't need these bums. We're going to stay such a good team. You got rid of those guys. Now you have no stability. A lot of the guys playing in the G League are adults. They're like G League pros, and they stabilize the team. They got rid of all of them. Now that we don't have Moses Brown and TJ Warren, you appreciate, oh my God, wow, those guys were really carrying the team above water. I mean, the guy would have a double-double every week, and the smart Knicks fans would say, oh, but whatever, who cares? Moses Brown, ha ha ha. Doesn't have a CAA agent, you can't play him. What song is this? From Serial Experiments Lane. They have no point guard in Westchester, and they have no stability of veterans, of anyone. I'm actually surprised at how slow Jose Alvarado is. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was faster. I thought he was at least faster than fucking Yahoo. You fucking kidding me? God damn, he's slow. Oh my God. We had some good summer. We had actually a good summer league last year. Bro, of course they do. They're very dysfunctional. The perfect example. We drafted Pacom Dadier, Arlick Porty, Tyler Kolek, and Kevin McCullough Jr. in the 2024 draft, all right? More than 1 year later, in October 2025, like 3 months ago, we hired developmental staff. So they were on the Knicks, not getting minutes, and maybe like 14 months later is when you actually first began to build out your developmental infrastructure. After they've been here for more than a year already. I mean, he has a lot of miles, bro. He has a lot of miles on them little ass feet. Oh, also because... Dude, that's the other thing. Ugh, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. You're upsetting me. You're really upsetting me. Oh. I'm living. The whole point of Dalen Terry is that he doesn't replace your backup point guard. Is he lets you play the backup point guard you already have. They say, oh, Tyler Kolek, he can't take ball pressure. You need a more stable, sturdy backup PG. So sign Jose Alvarado. He's tough. He's gritty. Smaller than him. And they can never play together. Deuce and Jose can never play together. Tyler Kolek and Jose can never play together. Jalen Brunson and Jose Alvarado probably can't even play that much together. So who can he play with on the team? Jose has a lot of turnovers. I think his assist to turnover ratio is good. I think Kolek's is better. I mean, Kolek is better as a pure PG. That's like 2.8, yeah. Really? Oh, wow, you're right. Whoa, you're right. That's not good. 2.3 is not good for a point guard. With a really low percent, by the way. That's really low. So he's not even doing that much assists, and he turns it over a lot when he does. What is assist percent exactly? Yeah. Yeah, how many percentage you assisted them to score, right? So that's really low, and he has a high turnover. By the way, he's also, I'll point out to you, he's never played a full season in his entire career. You noticed that, right? He's never played a full season. And his most recent season was his least available. I mean, I guess it's still in progress, but... That's actually OD. That's worse than I thought, bro. What the fuck? I'm sure. So he's slow and he's not good at moving the rock. Wow, what a steal. Don, the Don. The Don, Leon, he cooked again. I want to save that. Slow ass midget. A slow, unhealthy midget? A slow, unhealthy midget point guard who is not good at passing the rock. I think Zach LaVine's cute. He definitely kills the Knicks, bro. Wow, that's OD. So yeah, what would it be here? Same thing. This is definitely better. Not even close. I don't think it's close. Yeah, it's way better. What are you talking about? He's way better. What the fuck? Hold on. Nowhere close, bro, yeah. And the percent is way higher for Kolek, too. I mean, yeah, also his for the year was crazy last year. 70 to 18 is incredible. Even this year, 138 to 50 is really good. He has... Yeah, no. Even right now, he only has... Zach Levine's cute. Here, let's do this. It better not be better. It better not be better, that's all I'm saying. Mostly is. Yeah, he's better. He's better. He's better this year. 2024-25 seems like outlier there. I guess he had a rough year, but yeah. More. Yeah, do you think it's... What the fuck does Jose Alvarado do for Cat? What, like... Who does he help on the roster, exactly? They literally just think that he's a famous name and he's tough in a vacuum, but they don't think about the fit or who he's going to make better on the roster. How? I think he makes Cat's life harder. We even saw it in that fucking Carlo Makovic clip. That actually made me worried. I missed that when I was watching his fucking highlights the first time. But now that I'm looking for Jose... Where is the Mighty Mouse? Yeah, right here. Dude, if you have this happen and then Cat is your rim protector, this is a nightmare for Cat. That's what I'm wondering right now. You know what's crazy? Oh, wow, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Even in this game, it was mainly his scoring. He didn't really have, like, such impressive playmaking skills, you know? Two assists, 1 turnover, 12 points on 12 shots, which is bad. 2 of 6 from 3. And if you want an interesting frame of reference here, so Jordan Clarkson, who literally did nothing this game, 8 minutes, 0 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a block, +9, right? So Jordan Clarkson, who literally just did nothing, was a +9, and Jose Alvarado, who allegedly had this amazing game, was +13. His game was very much just him, just scoring. That was like what he did that was good, right? I'll never buy it. Until we literally win in the finals, I'll always believe he's going to get hunted. Because he is going to get hunted. Not a crazy theory. He's been hunted in the playoffs before. We put him into a situation on the Knicks versus the Pelicans where it's easier to hunt him. That he's a name, he's tough. Grand Theft Alvarado. You also forgot that he's not healthy. Here, I wonder if he'll even play on both games of the back-to-back. I wonder. Do you think he will? Do you think he'll play on both games of back-to-back? How would you like that if we have to start sitting him? You actually shocked me with them assist to turnover ratio numbers, bro. And I shocked you with how slow he is. So, Clarkson better, and I hate to say this, bro, but like, if all he could do is score while playing the worst defense in the NBA, you cannot play it. You can't. The end. But even if you watch his highlights, he's not like a super fast guy. Bro, I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this, Benjamin. He asked, why were they so eager to waive? Why did the Pelicans waive Terry? I'll flip it on you. If they didn't want Terry, that means they paid over $1 million just to get rid of Jose Alvarado. Because Dalen Terry makes more than Jose Alvarado, right? So they traded for Dalen Terry, waived him. That means that all they wanted was to get rid of Jose Alvarado. Not necessarily true, bro. There's a lot. There's actually, if you actually look, I could find you articles. Here. Here we go. So this is already not a flattering headline, right? It's supposed to be a steal for the Pelicans, but is he actually robbing the team instead? Jose Alvarado has failed to step up where the Pelicans need him the most. Playmaking, outside shooting, and perimeter defense. That's true. He can only play one position because he's 6 foot tall. He can't play any position other than point guard. The area in which he's been the most disappointing is the one that built a name for him, defense. Perhaps it's the Pelicans' lack of rim protection, sound familiar. But he hasn't been nearly as aggressive or effective on that end of the court. In their first 4 games, New Orleans was notably better on defense with him off the court, putting up a 115 defensive rating, as opposed to 117 with him on. After this trade deadline, I'm like, you just made it the difficulty level so high for no reason. It did not need to be this hard. Alvarado is closer to the G League than to being a difference maker. Do you guys have playoff aspirations or not? Kobe White is a scorer and offensive initiator that can push us forward. Jose Alvarado can't score efficiently, is undersized, and gets dominated on switches against big wings. But because he gets a steal or two, he's a great defender. Stop. He's just not a good GM. It's okay to say it. If he was a good GM, it wouldn't be so hard every night to win games against bum teams. And it wouldn't feel like such a question of if we're going to go to the finals or not. He is, as of this trade deadline, nobody can look you straight in the face and say Leon Rose is a good GM. Malcolm Brogdon, Gershon Yabusele, 2 objective fails. Right off the gate 2 fails. Jordan Clarkson, fail and a half. On the way to being a failure. Landry Shamet, okay. Jose Alvarado remains to be seen. One more. Am I losing weight? Do you think so? I mean, I did one day at the gym, so we'll see what that ends up being. Oh, thank you. Welcome back. My God. Ooh. You have me off the cleanse. I have YouTube and Twitch now. But also we can't see. He has only made it harder. For this team. And now Jordan Clarkson is like such a question mark. And again, like, what do you want the fans to be like? Oh, thank God Jordan Clarkson's on the team after the trade deadline. Like, what do you want them to say? Sorry, Kiss All Men. I have NBA autism now. Please let me know if you find a cure for it. Thank you. You know what it is, Ben? I feel like every NBA team that has ever won a championship, they've gotten like one little under the radar kind of guy that like people are like, huh, who's that? And he just added a different element to the team that took them to that extra next level, you know? I feel like Leon Rose is incapable of that. He cannot buy low on an appreciating player. He's not capable of it. You can only buy a player at their maximum value when they're beginning to decline. But they're safe. They're safe, proven commodity. That's what Leon Rose as a GM can give you. The same criticism of GM. The same criticism of Tibbs, that he can raise your floor, but he has a ceiling. His ceiling. Same for Leon Rose as a GM. He can raise your floor, but he has a ceiling, and the ceiling is not the NBA Finals. Him as a GM, his idea of roster construction. It's all them kids, bro. I'll even put it to you this way. You like Landry Shamet? Fine. I don't, you do. We know the ceiling of this group and Landry Shamet. Our group of veterans, plus... Oh, here we go. I think I know who you are. Oh, yes. Hold on. I already know the rebuttal for this. Hold on. Good evening to you, fellow Knicks fan. So, okay, before I go into it, do you think that Jordan Clarkson had a good game against the Celtics? Come on, we know the answer. So Jordan Clarkson, who did nothing, was a +9. And by the way, I give him the credit. He did not have a bad game, Jose Alvarado. But the good part of his game was mostly on the scoring end. That was his impact. And Jordan Clarkson was a +9 for doing nothing, and Jose Alvarado was a +13. So I think there's a little bit of inflation here. Look, If I'm wrong and he ends up being an amazing player, the final championship piece, I'll be thrilled. I'll be sitting next to you at the parade, just like everybody else. Okay, I'll be very happy. I just don't buy it off of one game, and there's a lot of, if you want me to go through the points that me and Benjamin over here look through, that's like, his assist turnover ratio is not that good. He has a very long injury history, which nobody's talking about. He's just not a healthy player. And he's slow. He's weirdly slow. And he can only play one position, and he can't play like with anybody else, really. He's very limited. He can play point guard, that's it. Damn, this song is fire. I mean, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow, you know. But the injury that Deuce has right now, for example, Jose Alvarado had less than 30 days ago. I don't have a lot of confidence in that. I don't. He has 15 injuries in 4 years at probably the most injury-prone position. I have the data on this. You know what? I'll even summarize it for you. First of all, do you think it's a good thing that Jordan Clarkson is still in the New York Knicks after the trade deadline? Ooh. I wonder what your take on that. No D. He's fighting with fans. This guy should have been out of here, bro. All right, so look. First of all, Jordan Clarkson should have been traded for this guy. If you're already trading with the Pelicans and giving them picks and shit, go get me Carlo Makovic, but whatever. By the way, did he also break on this play? No, whatever.
In a small amount of time. Carlo got out there and matched it. Gonna be an easy dunk. Great play. In today's league, guys are so concerned with going viral for the wrong reason. So they
God,
make
he would have another been a great Nick. Come on, Leon. Okay, so look, watch. I mean, I don't even have to show it to you, do you? Just watch Senior Jose on this one. I'm like, this with Cat does not give me confidence, and I did never even notice this until I watched it now.
You blitz it? Yes, you do. Yeah, DeRozan's gonna get there. It's blocked away.
I mean, he did get smoked. You know?
Yes, you do.
Like, if he doesn't... I know, but the thing is, like, he was right in front of him. It's not like he was out of position and he blew by him. He juked him out. He just pushed him over. That's it. He just knocked him away because he's a small guy. And he's very injured. His injury history longer than a fucking CVS receipt, bro. Also, he should have been the type of guy to stop a DeMar DeRozan. That's what we were trading for, right? That's the type of player that kills us all season. You know, like a Devin Booker, DeMar DeRozan, yada yada. Jamal Murray. He was supposedly the answer, right? I don't know. Well, look, if I'm wrong and he ends up being a superstar defensive backup point guard, I'll be thrilled. Are you Elon Owns You on Twitter? Is that you? Who did you want? Oh, I'm not saying... For me, I thought he played a good game. And I don't like him one bit, but a fine game, you know? Whatever, I thought you were somebody else. Well, welcome, anybody. Anyways, I don't know if I know you from Nick's Twitter. It's not that big of a world, but... No, because I want to see the warning signs. Like, the guy, he's not like came to the NBA yesterday. There's a lot of tape and, you know, writing on him. I mean, a guy's not going to overcome all the weaknesses in the NBA because they put on a Knicks jersey, you know? Like, Cat was a bad defender and he fouled a lot before he came to the Knicks, you know?
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No car.
I don't know what to buy it.
Thanks.
I mean, I don't hate the guy, but I have a right to be skeptical, you know? I don't. I actually that's kind of been the discussion of the night, is that I have no faith whatsoever in Leon Rose. He has let you down. He already has let you down. Were you pleased with the Malcolm Brogdon signing? Was that a letdown or not? And the Yabusele signing, was that a home run also? Well, we could keep it 100 here, you know? No, he didn't. Walt Perrin did. And he also fucked that up because he signed him on a 1-year deal and not a multi-year deal. The GM part of that he fucked up on. The kid's gonna end up being a fucking Spur next year or something. You don't get a fucking congratulations for that. Anybody could have done that. You think Landry Shamet was gonna get a $10 million a year contract? Spends half his time on fucking injury rehab anyways. Yeah, but he wasn't going to get more than the minimum. It's not like Leon Rose, was wheeling and dealing to get Landry Shamet to agree to a veteran minimum. That's what he gets. Landry Shamet. He's a known quantity. Leon Rose, you get you a known quantity, but a hidden gem. It was Walt Perrin who scouted Muhammad Diawara. It's not Leon Rose who went. Apparently, from what Benjamin told me, that Leon Rose was apparently against firing tips. He had to be like pressured into it, from what Benjamin over here told me. He was against it, apparently. I mean, he eventually, ultimately did go through with it, but apparently it was like begrudging, you know?
Do I know you?
Yeah, he's confirming that that's true. Look, I mean, he was the one who signed to use the draft pick, but it's not him doing the scout and looking, oh, Ariel Hukporty from the Melbourne NBL, I'm going to go and sign. It was Walt Perrin who did that. Leon Rose used the pick, he agreed, but that's, at the end of the day, for salary reasons, you had to have 4 rookies on the team to even have the salary you have. So it was Walt Perrin who said, use the 58th pick on Hukporty. And Brock Aller, who flipped this pick for that pick, and blah, blah, blah. It's not really Leon Rose's scout, you know? I mean, Leon Rose is not a talent scout. He's an agent. He's a... Yes. Who do you think went to go watch fucking the Paris basketball games? Because that's for agency. That's not drafting. He's like a VP of college development or something, or college scouting. He's a scout. He's not the GM. Oh shit. Personally, I would be happier if Walt Perrin made it. He would be a better GM than fucking Leon. There you go. Fire Leon Rose. Oh fuck.
You forgot to spit on me.
There you go. There's one of Leon Rose's CA cronies running me over with a car. Yeah, fire Leon Rose and replace him with Walt Perrin. There you go.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Once again, do you think he scouted Jalen Brunson? Or was it that Jalen Brunson was his godson? I don't think he's a good GM. Okay. They could know each other from the NBA. There's nothing to do with... Did Leon Rose go? Shit. I happen to love this car. I'm gonna scratch it up. I don't think it does, but a little bit, I think now. Because I've been like trying to learn more about Sam Presti. I'm like, I feel like Sam Presti is like a media guy, but he will at least sit and answer questions from the press about like, why'd you trade for this guy or whatever, you know. I could be wrong, but he does that. Good night, Zoro. I could be wrong, but he does that more than Leon Rose does for sure. Yeah. Brother. Would I love it? I feel like I'm owed it. When nobody's glazing, I'm criticizing my thing. I'm saying the GM sucks. Both of them, right? Yeah, he's very available to the press. He like explains why he did this, why he did that. Because for Leon, the reason would always be, oh, I do recognize his name. He was a former client. I knew the agent. Saw him on SportsCenter in 2018. That's what Leon Rose would say for every signing. He didn't even do a press conference when they hired Thibodeau, right? That's crazy, actually. That wasn't even a big hiring for OKC because he was just their OKC coach.
The way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting offed. Place your bets.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Brain dance chick is hiding something. No coincidence.
So hold on. You take a blow-up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheating. That's infidelity.
Oh, shit.
How's that any different?
Fuck, what is this fucking gun? I'm fucked. Yeah, Sam Presti you could talk about as he's the Don, this and that, but Leon Rose, I mean, he's nowhere near that guy. Let's be honest. They have the same amount of resources, the same amount of time. What did Leon Rose do that's so he's even close to Sam Presti? Sam Presti did the opposite of Leon Rose. How many veterans with big fancy names did he trade? Trading for would Leon Rose have done the SGA trade? Absolutely 100,000 million% not. Would Leon Rose, he would die before he did the SGA trade. He would drop dead before he did the SGA trade as Leon Rose.
No.
Get my shotgun going. They're killing me up here. He also brought that up. He also brought up that Leon Rose wanted to trade Mitch to Mitch to to the Timberwolves. That also doesn't speak very well of him either, does it? I mean, it doesn't, right?
Hold on.
How are we going to trade Mitch for Cat, bro? Fuck. Yeah, what the hell? Because Mitch is a lot less famous and makes a lot less money than Cat. So therefore, Mitch is just worse than Cat. Leon Rose just did it because he wanted to show off that he could get this huge trade done. Look, I got Cat out of Minnesota and this and that. And the narrative and the New York Post back page. And SNY gave me an A+. And they talk about me on fucking Sports Center all day. Oh my God. Guy's a star chaser. All he knows how to do is star chase. It also doesn't make sense. You can give me 2 centers for 1. Yeah, that is also stupid. I mean, to be fair, they have Rudy Gobert. You know what? I'll reverse it. From the Knicks, the way the Knicks operate, oh, he's famous. I will take him. A famous guy. Yeah. Famous. Anyone famous? Yeah. It doesn't make sense from a fit perspective. They have Rudy Gobert, who is arguably just a better Mitch. At least from their perspective. You know, you don't need 2 Rudy Goberts. But then where's the offense? Oh, fuck. He was invisible. Fuck. I mean, if you get rebounds and can't score, then no. The rebounds have to go to something. That's like a Tibbs identity of just get rebounds and figure the offense out later. You can't only have your offense be just getting offensive rebounds. That means you're missing in the first, or they're missing, you know? What if they don't miss? What if they box you out? Then what do you do? Is this your philosophy, or you're saying that's the Minnesota Timberwolves guy's philosophy? Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Go fuck yourselves.
I don't know how to get back up there. I think I fucked up. That's really weird. I don't know if I'm supposed to do what I just did.
You must be joking.
I mean, a lot of coaches like Mitch, you know. He's a good player. He's very slept on from the Knicks side. I guess I ran away too well. We'll see what happens tomorrow, bro. I think Jose Alvarado has big shoes to fill, and I just feel like he's redundant. I mean, he is redundant. He's textbook redundant. They literally only signed him because Deuce got surgery. He can't play next to Deuce. He can't play next to Kolek. I don't even think he can play next to Shamet or Clarkson. Ugh. I just don't understand, who does he make better on the roster? Whose life is easier because Jose Alvarado is here now? Happy to be proven wrong, but I just don't see it. I just saw this here. Should have seen it. That's right. I found that suppressor. Beretta 93R.
You ain't getting shit out, so take a hike. Stop scaring people.
Oh fuck!
Out of my fucking way.
Fuck! Oh, what? Okay, okay. That was a mistake.
Better look around.
Why is this like this? That's not my. Okay, something is weird in this. I thought I did something weird and it slid into that at like a weird angle. No, something just fucked up with this build. Oh, that's cool. He stays cloaked even though he's dead. That's cool. Sorry, buddy.
What do you want?
How is Jordan Clarkson still on the roster, man?
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
All right, let's do this.
Why?
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel
I
uncomfortable.
mean, you have to be honest, because that's Leon Rose has been here 6 years. A lot of his roster decisions, especially in the most recent free agency and trade deadline, they haven't been making the life of our team easier.
Now for your safe word.
He had every possible resource a GM could ask for.
Samurai.
And
A million picks, big player trade, salary, this, that.
Bear
Like,
with me a moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
I mean, stop me if I'm lying. Oh, who do we got here? Oh, this is exciting. Oh, what about Azure, though? No, let me... What's good with Azure?
2 matches. Interesting.
Is that normal or...
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who
Bro,
would
again,
be?
we did this
Angel
earlier.
or Sky?
Definitely Angel.
Thinking Angel looks good.
Go back to the Malcolm Brogdon signing. Everybody was saying, wow, the final piece, the Knicks have championship level depth, A+ signing from MSG and SNY.
There you go.
Everybody was locked on Knicks. He's the final championship piece.
And the payments come through.
We have no power forwards. The only power forwards we have are Pacom Dadia and Mohamed Diawara. That's it. Those are the only 2 fours on the Knicks.
Angel awaits you in booth 6.
9 million 6-1 guards. That half of them can't play with each other.
We have a...
Here's how he thinks, bro. Tyler Kolek is getting pressed. So we are losing faith he can't play him, right? Even though we gave him a record-breaking second-round signing, right? So instead of signing another player who could play next to Kolek that enables Kolek to actually be played and can protect Jalen Brunson, just sign a person to replace Tyler Kolek. Who's shorter, who's worse at passing.
Strict no weapons policy.
Oh, because he's tough. He's tough.
Only 2 willing to spread their legs for you. Sad.
Shoot, it's better than I got right now. Way to rub it in, why don't you? Oh, this is not club appropriate attire. Hold on. I mean, I believe in I mean, OG Anunoby's a great player. I mean, look, we have the talent, but like, when you stack so many obstacles in their way, like at some point you need depth, you know? Is Jordan Clarkson realistic championship level depth for a contender in 2026? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He isn't. What's the basketball counter argument? He was 6th man of the year in 2021. Good for him. Well, what does it have to do with today? He's a microwave scorer? Great. Half the people on the bench could fucking score. What about what else he could do? And you think it's bad now? Wait till the playoffs where they can just target him. You want to know what the craziest part of that is? Oh, those are cool. Oh, but that's too much. Only one? So when did Jordan Clarkson's stock really start falling? In that year, I believe, when he won 6th man of the year, one of those years where his Utah Jazz, he went to the playoff, they played against the Dallas Mavericks, right, in a playoff series. And Luka Doncic and, drumroll please, Jalen Brunson targeted Jordan Clarkson over and over again until he couldn't even stay on the floor. So our best player is half of the duo that wrecked fucking Jordan Clarkson's shit so much in the playoffs that he couldn't even be played anymore. Basically. No. I mean, Jalen Brunson in a playoff series against Jordan Clarkson said, oh, I'm going to just keep targeting Jordan Clarkson because he can't guard. So this will be free. That's cool. Is that white or is that silver? I mean, the Yabusele signing also. Oh my God, genius! He's dunked on LeBron. He's gonna bring toughness to New York. He's gonna bring athleticism. He'll be so fast. He'll be like a blur on the court. Whatever stupid shit they said when they signed this guy. He didn't fit the coach. He didn't fit anything of what New York wanted to do. I mean, maybe, but like, even if they did, who cares? Because they want their friends. We also got Mikal Bridges from that. We've had enough of that. Thank you. Who cares if you want them? Is it best for the team? Who gives a fuck? Well, we're not trying to have a sleepover here. We're trying to win a championship. Oh, he's their friend. They like to have pizza parties together. And they do a little tea ceremony after the games. And they do a podcast. Who gives a fuck? What does that have to do with the game? Cute. That's very cute. It's a nice, sentimental, cute little story. Do you think the other team, oh, they're friends, so don't score on them this time. They're friends. Don't target the 5'11 midget in the pick and roll because they're friends. Now, the Knicks have a very elite switchable defense after the Jose Alvarado trade. They can switch 1 and 2. Jose Alvarado and Jalen Brunson are perfectly switchable. And then they can switch also Jalen Brunson and Jose Alvarado and Tyler Kolek and Deuce McBride. So really the whole team is switchable. They're a defensive juggernaut now with the defensive insight of and also Landry Shamet, their wing, elite wing stopper, and Jordan Clarkson. The whole roster is switchable. Every position, 1 through 15 can switch. I mean, this basketball team is going to give me a fucking heart attack one day. But they're not really, they don't really fit. Let's fit. Okay, but take that off. Wish I had a nicer top. Oh, that's kind of cool. What the hell? That is cool. If you find the way to stop thinking about it, let me know when you do. Because I've been trying. Oh, but that's a 6 dress. Oh, fuck yes, I love this dress. Sorry, this is a really cool dress that somebody made. I mean, we could think about this dress. It's a nice change of pace from the Knicks. I mean, we'll see the young guys play tomorrow, you know. Ice. Oh, yeah, great. A lot easier to discuss than fucking Leon Rose and his roster construction decisions. They kill another American lately, or no? Taking a break this week. You know what the craziest thing is, man? I got into basketball as a way of trying to escape politics, and I realized basketball is just all politics at the end of the day. At least when it comes to the Knicks, it's like -1%. Yeah, they're fucking the Gestapo. They're bullies that go around and harass people under the guise of that we're protecting and we're looking for illegal immigrants and this and that. But who are they making safer? Whose life did they get better because they're harassing and killing people in the streets? They're jackbooted thugs that kill people willy-nilly because there's no accountability and no checks and balances on what they do. They're stone-cold murderers who haven't made a single American's life better in any way. How about that? I don't know what to tell you, kid. The world sucks. It's just everywhere you go is garbage. Now, I wish I really had some nice, just simple black heels. No! Ugh. Horrible, gaudy, gauche. Just nice, simple black heels. I don't like that strap. No. Fine. Ooh. Socks? No, that's cheesy. No. That is a very nice dress, though, you have to admit. No necklace. Oh, I didn't see it had a leash part to it. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have fun this season, but for me, I'm just like, I do not want Leon Rose to be the GM after this year. I think that's how the Knicks... It shows too much... Not really. The legs, maybe, but other than that, I think it's fine. It's not too risque. Listen, it's 2077. If you think that's bad in 2077, just you wait. Oh, I like that. It's a nice little accessory on there. Maybe the white one is better? Silver? No, black. Yeah. Wish I had black boots instead. Maybe I can do that. Red? I don't have that. Pink. Kind of goes off her nails a little. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. What, would you be wearing a winter coat if you were a sexy lady? No way. Ugh. God, get them out of here. Fine. The only simple black heels I have. Fine. But now I take them. That's too much. Now it's silly with that. I had the better outfit the first time. I don't know why. The shape more than the color. See, I'm getting OCD. Perfectly fine outfit.
Guess that makes you a real diva.
Would have had more choices if I didn't have a certain brain parasite.
Fuck.
Нет, не надо. У меня сын.
Gotta ask you a question, so listen close, okay? Looking for a woman named Evelyn Parker. Know where she is?
Эвелин? Не знаю. Я слышал, она уехала. Или что-то с ней случилось, а потом она уехала.
Quit it with the shakes already.
Пожалуйста.
Need a straighter answer than that.
Oh, his arms are cool.
Слушай, я прав. То есть мы с ней не то чтобы, она дружила с Томом. Его спроси. Или Дубмана. То есть мистера Фореста. Он должен знать.
Who's this Tom and where'll I find him?
Он работает тут, в вип-зоне. Я его видел сегодня. Кабинка номер 2. Посмотри, он, наверное, там.
And where do I go to find Woodman? He work here?
Он опекает кукол. Надо подняться по лестнице, у него там свой офис. Но клиентов туда не пускают.
Don't you worry. I'll find a way.
Это все, что я знаю. Я тебе и так слишком много сказал. Черт, если Дубман узнает.
Relax, I don't usually gab.
Oh, what the fuck?
I wouldn't try and think if I were you.
Oh, is that the guy I'm looking for?
Oh God, not again!
Oh, fuck.
What's this? Classic.
Wants to do this fucking mission. Oh my god.
Never again.
We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. This team is... I feel like you have to be a psychologist to really understand. To even attempt to make some semblance of understanding. They exist to age me, this basketball team, I swear. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody who tuned in. It's the first time I ever streamed on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So, yay me. And we'll do this more regularly. Cyberpunk even cooperated today, so wow. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Let's go next, I guess. We'll see. Mighty Mouse to the rescue. Jose.